Now you got a little glimpse of the little monster that's here with me. The GLA 45 AMG is also stepping into the market. You know, you'd think that I'd get tired of saying AMG. I mean, there's just been so many of them that we brought you on the program that have been driving into the market. You had the ML, the GL, the CLA 45, and now it's the turn of the GLA to go 45 AMG. All the details on this car right at the top of the show. The GLA 45 AMG is the souped up and powerful version of the GLA that just arrived in India. We got you the GLA first on the show, didn't we? So why not the GLA 45 AMG too? It's the year that Mercedes-Benz wants to get really aggressive in India. We know this already. So it's not surprising to see another AMG driving in. Nice little badging at the back, which tells you instantly that this is a powerful car. And if you miss that, well, then you've got the quad exhaust, little red stripe running along there. That's of course part of the whole decal package, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, I'd rather have this car in Jupiter red without all of this stickering. But it attracts attention, as it has been today. We've been driving through traffic, people turning around to look at this car. You've got the side skirting as well, which is part of the AMG package. The nicely matted out roof rails, which also look nice, panoramic sunroof. The really mean looking AMG alloys with the brakes showing through in red. And in the front, the face gets even more aggressive. Really nicely finished front grille, the AMG badging. Little red thrown in there to go with all of those decals. And of course, the bumper is nice and sporty too. So it gets the attention, it's muscular looking. And overall, the package is lower than what you see on the regular GLA. Now that's of course because this is performance oriented, so it needs to hug the road just a little bit. So it kind of stops looking like an SUV then, doesn't it? So the GLA 45 looks different enough, but the part you want to see is the drive. Sadly, I had the car for a short time, and that too in the city, but I decided to make the best of it anyway. Gotta love these red seat belts. Alright, so I'm off. Let's get things on the road. Let's see how the car does in traffic for starters. It's been completely frustrating. Ever since I got into this car, I've been itching to exercise all its muscle. I mean, it's got over 350 horses under the hood, and I haven't even been able to get as much as a snarl out of the engine yet. So I'm just hoping for a nice little stretch of road sometime soon. But Delhi traffic, yeah, the word is frustrating. But then I kind of asked for it too. Luckily, as I got a bit further, I could accelerate a little bit. The car's 4MATIC all-wheel drive system also kicks in, and you realize that with all that power, there is a tremendous sense of control too. The lower ride height also adds to the sportier driving dynamic, and the GLA 45 AMG feels like a super red-hot hatch, which is fun, really. That sounds good, doesn't it? Well, I finally got that little break that I was literally craving by now. You know, this engine is a familiar one because it's the exact same engine that goes into the CLA 45 AMG, which we've showed you before. But the difference is that engine's got a sort of a screaming quality to it, while this one, nice deep-throated rumble. The reason? This has something called the performance exhaust package that's been added on, which you don't find in the CLA 45. The numbers do justice to this package. It's just a 2-liter engine, it's just a 4-cylinder, but my God, can it perform. You put it into sport mode, the character changes completely, paddle shifters, it's on. Yup, the 7-speed AMG speed shift is fun too, with the paddles especially, and that's when I finally got a taste of what this car is really capable of. Of course, in the city I had to be mindful of the speed limits, so it wasn't too much fun. The GLA 45 AMG launches in India by the end of the month, which is when Mercedes-Benz will tell us the prices. But it will be expensive, and so the car will be the preserve of a chosen few. Just like all AMG models, right?